Go Braves!
Go Braves. Always go Braves.
Always go Braves.
What
Go
happened?
Braves.
What happened? First question, what the hell happened?
Dude.
No, we are joined by one of my best friends, a co-founder in St. Andre,
Hey, let's go.
actually.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Collin McHugh. He's unemployed.
I am. The season is, unfortunately for me and my teammates, over, but still going on for some of the wonderful people in Arizona and Texas.
Yeah.
Dallas, to be exact.
And some of the people in Texas are not still playing.
Yeah. I think it's south
Yeah.
of Austin. They're just like, we don't need to watch anymore.
Yeah. What have your emotions been? Obviously, yeah, you wanted to be in the World Series with the Braves. You're not. The Braves got just walloped by the Phillies.
Yeah,
they got. This is our Halloween episode. I feel like if this was spooky for you, we'd have JT Realmuto come in just with a baseball bat, and that's the scariest thing you've ever seen.
Also, for any of our listeners, we didn't do an intro for this. Collin McHugh, relief pitcher, Atlanta Braves.
Yes.
Yeah. Also,
former
Aaron's
world
taking
champion.
it on himself to just roast him in the first 2 minutes, saying, "Hey, piece of shit, you're not playing baseball anymore." Oh, sorry. Beep it.
You gotta beep it. What are your emotions watching these two teams? Because this is gonna come out after Game 2 of the World Series, so it'll be right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I mean, Phillies are out.
I couldn't be more excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to all the wonderful people of Philadelphia. But go Birds. I think they're still playing, so
Yeah.
good for them.
Birds are solid.
Yeah, I like
I
Jalen
am
Hurts.
so just pleased that Arizona did what they needed to do.
The Diamondbacks.
The D-backs, which is you gotta enunciate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that CK is doing a lot of work.
Did that
lot of
start
work
as a
there.
joke?
Yeah.
I don't
D-backs
know.
and then it just became their name?
I saw their owner on stage after the game, real excited, and D-backs Nation, and you really gotta make sure that you're.
D-backs Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
I will say, I really miss the purple teal uniform.
I was
era.
just talking about this. The 90s was the golden age of baseball fashion on the field. They had the teal sleeves with the
Yeah.
white pinstripe
So
vests. Ugh, God, I miss it.
What's good for me is I've been colorblind, so I don't miss it.
Yeah,
I've
we
been
know.
colorblind the whole time.
Aaron's
We
just
know.
like, do y'all ever have a problem telling these teams apart?
There's
we're the
dark gray and
exact
light gray
same
team.
thing.
Rooting for the light gray team tonight.
What are the emotions on the other side? Because the Astros, you were on the Astros for 6 or 7 years.
6 years, yeah.
World Series champion asterisks.
The World Series champion Astros from
Yeah,
2017 Astros. They got beat by there's only so much room in Texas, and
Yep.
as they say, there's not room enough for both. So kudos to the Rangers for really stepping up. Hey, both of these teams lost 100 games 2 years ago, and now they're playing in the World Series.
That's awesome.
It's incredible. I love baseball for that reason.
Yeah. As someone who follows no baseball at all, I would assume that's a good underdog redemption arc.
100 games is a lot of games to lose.
In one season?
In one season,
How many
yeah.
games
How
do
many-
you guys play?
Guess.
380.
Guess.
Oh, sorry.
382?
No, we play 162
Oh,
games.
damn it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I really
You thought
Sorry,
they played
beep it again.
more than one game a day for the whole year?
I don't know.
A lot of doubleheaders.
a lot of doubleheaders.
2 games a day?
I
Why
don't
not?
like my baseball players to have families or lives, really.
No.
Just
It's just our sport. You are America's pastime. Prove it. So 180 games?
162 games. Yeah,
That's a lot of games.
Yeah, so if you lose 100 games, you're going to work every day being like, you're probably going to fail today.
Oof.
Which is not great. So to 2 years later to have both of those teams be at the pinnacle of the game, about to bring home a championship. It's really good. Rangers have never won a World Series. So this
Really?
would
I didn't know that.
They
Wow.
went back-to-back years in I think 2011, 2012 maybe.
Yep.
Josh Hamilton.
Josh Hamilton years. We got some Cliff Lee back in the day.
Luis Gonzalez? Is that after him?
No, Luis was Arizona back in the day when they won. When Arizona won their one
Oh,
championship.
he was a hero
Arizona.
for the
I was thinking,
Diamondbacks.
Rangers.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a good series. It's going to be 2 good teams. I'm very excited about it. I've been watching the broadcast in protest of the Braves not being in it, and really rooting for the Arizona Diamondbacks. So I don't know. I think I'm probably still rooting for the Diamondbacks.
Okay.
Go D-backs.
Any predicts?
Yeah, you got any predicts?
Yep. I predict that it will go 6.
Okay.
I predict that the Arizona Diamondbacks will bring home their second world championship and that the Rangers will be good for at least 5 more years.
Who's the World Series MVP?
World Series MVP is going to be Corbin Carroll.
Corbin.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, we all want
Rookie.
that.
The little guy, the
Corbin.
rookie, he is just,
Little spark plug.
man, he's really
Wind
even
him up,
too.
watch
He's
him
got-
go.
Yeah.
Totally.
The energy
You think Ken Griffey Jr. will get it this year?
Hey, Griffey is a
He's
photographer now. I
Yeah,
saw him on
I
field,
saw
right?
that.
Yeah, he's doing
Oh, that's cool.
photography.
That's the only person I know in baseball.
You know what's funny? People who are watching the video can know you're sarcastic, but people listening, hard to tell.
Hard to tell. Yeah, that's called being a good actor, babe. You never really know.
I love that Ken Griffey Jr. is taking pictures of the game. It's like George W. Bush painting. You're just like, oh wait, you're still doing stuff? You're allowed to have hobbies and stuff? That's great.
You're allowed.
You got a big life.
I did see him take batting practice with the Marlins earlier in the year, and he hit a homer, and everybody went nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Down in Miami, it was a lot of fun to still watch that swing.
Do you have his hat backwards?
Yeah.
52.
He always has that hat
Yeah,
backwards.
the hat backwards was the thing. I mean,
be weird to
we
see.
owe it. We owe all baseball cool culture to Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, did you ever hear the story too? Him talk about that?
Wasn't it was something about his dad?
He used to, he was just like one of the clubhouse kids when his dad was playing early on, and his dad's hat was obviously so big, and the only way it'd stay on his head if he just like put it backwards, and he just started wearing it like that, and it just became a thing.
And then started hitting homers.
Yeah.
I like that this is like, that is a cute story. I'm not trying to take away, but you're talking about it like he did something no one's ever done before. Ken Griffey Jr. wore his hat backwards. It was crazy. And it's like,
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's not a big deal, and he didn't like mean for it to be a thing. He was just the coolest dude ever, and
Yeah.
happened to wear his hat like
Yeah,
other
for
people
sure.
have, but it just became a thing.
Also, baseball is the most traditional, and they were like, "What is he doing out there? Is that hat backwards?"
Yeah, he had to
Get
come
him
up
off
with
the
he had to
field.
come up with a story that wasn't just like, I think it looks pretty cool.
He had to be the best player of his generation, and just to be able to wear his hat backwards.
wow, I can't wait for that Lifetime movie. It's going to be hat backwards, life forward.
Wow.
That's the tagline.
I'd watch it.
I'd watch that too. That's good. Hire me.
I do want to ask about your World Series experience. I got a chance to watch you in person pitch in the World Series. It was a great time. How many games have you pitched in the World Series?
I think I've thrown in 2 World Series games and probably 10 or 12 playoff games total in my career.
Okay, sweet.
Wow.
The one I remember was the Game 6 in Houston, the craziest game I've ever been to
Craziest game of all time.
in 2017. You gave up a 3-run bomb.
I did, right? I mean, just so fast.
Yep.
Just Dodgers.
Dodgers, yep. Cody Bellinger.
Yeah. It was just so back and forth. I remember the bottom of the inning, I think Yuli hit a 3-run homer
Right.
and got it back. It was nuts. I want to say that you yourself on the mound.
It wasn't on the mound, but I did. I
It
did
was a mound,
I did
but-
have something.
Yeah, can we know? I want to know the story. I don't know if it's ever been recorded.
That's true.
Something you probably said in private that we're now bringing out.
Let's
with
put it into the
microphones.
world, you know?
Yeah.
It's
This
about
is
time.
something we ask all our guests.
When was the last time you pooped yourself?
Yeah.
During the
so
World
it's
Series.
not weird that we're asking
During
you.
World
about
Series.
it.
On the biggest stage in the world.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
We asked everybody, you ever yourself on the mound during the World Series? Everyone said no so far.
Yeah,
So this is really
finally
exciting
somebody
to get a
with
yes.
an answer.
Yeah.
You're getting a yes
Yeah,
from
yeah.
this guy. I was in the second inning. I was down in the bullpen. Some nerves. You know, it's a nervy game. You're watching the game. You'll little tummy rumbly and all
Little
of a
bubble guts?
Yeah, and
Little-
you're just
little
like
playoff bubble
you're like,
guts.
"Ooh, that's
Aaron loves the term bubble guts. You will hear it again.
you're gonna be like, no, that's a little. You probably get a little fart, and then you do give a little lean to the left,
spurt?
and all of a sudden you're just nope, that's not what that was, and then you have to go to the bathroom, which there's only one tiny little bathroom in that bullpen.
Yeah.
and there's no way to get to the clubhouse, so you're not like ordering new pants out to the bullpen, so you got to really like make the most
But
of
could
that.
you? Aren't there people whose full-time jobs are like the
Yeah.
gear?
This I thought about this, trust me. But then somebody's having to run out from the field
Yeah.
to the bullpen on the field, probably in between innings, with a pair of pants.
You put it in a bag.
I didn't think it was that bad. Also, I couldn't look over my shoulder and see how bad it was because there's no mirror out there.
Oh, you didn't set up your phone and like spread them?
You didn't ask a pal?
There's no phone. I'm in the second inning in a World Series game.
Okay.
And
You didn't
there's
press play on video on your phone, put it on the ground, and then squat down and then watch the video.
just hover over it for a second.
Yeah.
You don't have a close enough friend
I
in
was
the
just
bullpen?
saying, no boy.
I'm not trying to tell anybody at that point what has happened. I'm
Yeah.
trying to really lock it in.
Got it.
But they smell it.
I have a feeling.
Like, I'm sorry, but they gotta. Like, they are like, what is that?
I think the bullpen already probably has a lot of smells going
That's
around.
true.
Sure.
Just from speculation.
From all the
That would be correct speculation. Yeah.
the sunflower seeds you're like spitting.
Yeah. Also, the whole
Some are spitting, some are shitting. It's just a whole.
it's just the way it goes. All of the poop from that entire section of stands. There's like a reservoir underneath the bullpen, so it just has a general.
It's like a porta potty.
General must of poop.
Got it.
So I think I was just blending in, to be honest with you.
Cool.
And took care of it. Didn't think about it again because I was like, I got to pitch in this game. Gave up 3-run homer. And within 3 minutes of giving up that 3-run homer, I was back in the dugout in front of a mirror being like, is there anything back there? Mm-hmm. Can you see? I could. I don't know if anybody else could.
You could see on your pants?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
on those white Astros
There was a
pants.
little spot, and they were white pants. They're white pants, yeah.
Ooh.
More like the ass
like-
blows.
What?
It's like the Kurt Schilling bloody sock. You had like
It was
the
100%
poopy
like that.
pants.
Yeah.
But you instead of like shutting them down, you give 3-run home
Except
run.
for that, I gave him a 3-run homer. We did win the game in the most dramatic of fashions, and
Yeah.
it was an incredible game.
Did you save those pants?
I still have those pants. They got washed.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not as fun.
I thought about it, but
lost so
not
much
for
value.
long.
If you win in those poo-poo pants, sorry for saying this.
those poo-poo pants.
I should save those poo-poo pants and frame them and be like, good omen.
Yeah. I mean, baseball players are superstitious.
Are they?
Has there ever been someone who just doesn't wipe or doesn't wash the shart out of their pants?
I thought you were going to say just doesn't wipe, period. We're in the playoffs, can't wipe.
I got a playoff beard.
We won game one,
no
and I had a
October.
poo-poo bottom, so let's keep it rolling, baby.
Let's keep it rolling.
We've talked about this for so long.
Yeah, sorry, audience. There's a lot of poo-poo.
Do you attribute the 3-run homer to your situation?
Absolutely. I wouldn't have given him a 3-run homer had I not
Been distracted.
been thinking about.
It's got to
Total
affect your
nerves,
accuracy.
yeah.
Yep.
Everyone's looking at you.
And then once I took care of that, and the dugout came back out the next inning, easy 1-2-3 inning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Cool.
you live and you learn.
Yeah, because you get to go to the dugout after you come out of the game. You don't go back to the bullpen. They got lots of resources in the dugout.
So many more resources in the dugout in the clubhouse.
They have a special guy that helps.
They have a cheek checker.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting to.
they've got a cheek checker.
Hey, Collin, could you step down the clubhouse for a minute? We've got a lot of Twitter activity regarding your pants.
Yeah. So I only got 10 seconds, so I've been banging on the trash can. But if you want to bend over real quick, I can check.
Step over here behind this row of trash cans.
That's my one joke. I get one joke.
Aaron
with
does
Colin
get
a day.
he gets one Astros joke a day. So
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm glad you used it now.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. Are we done with that?
You're talking about
I
poo-poo?
feel like I got closure on that.
Yeah. Do you want to make any announcements about your future? Because you're in 5 days, you're out of contract. Right?
I know.
There's a team option.
There's a team option. So we'll figure out what the team wants to do. I love Atlanta. I don't want to leave Atlanta. But maybe I've got some more gas in this tank. We'll see. I don't know. I'm into baseball. I'm gonna watch the World Series first. I'm gonna really enjoy it as a fan. I still am a baseball fan, so it's still like a lot of fun for me to watch. I got to go to a game this year in spring training, sit in the stands. I got to go to a game when I was on the injured list this year, sit in the stands, watch it with my mom. It was a lot of fun. I will be at some point when I'm done playing, I will be doing a lot more of that as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool. That rules.
Because of how many baseball games you've been to in your career, like we said, 162 nights a year. For how many years have you been in the big leagues?
11 years.
I mean, the fact that you still want to go watch a baseball game is a testament to baseball and you, because that is so much
Mostly
of anything.
you. Mostly you.
Yeah. They're like, what, you are boring.
Are there players that can't wait to be done and just be done with baseball?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I think part of every baseball player is like, I'm very tired of the most of it.
The grind. Yeah.
Yeah. I just I grew up with baseball. It was kind of been part of the old pastime, like you said.
Hey.
Yeah.
Just been part of growing up and part of what I enjoy. I got 2 little kids now, and so I want to watch baseball games with them too. It's great.
Do you think they want to play baseball? Do they have any?
I was thinking about the King Griffey Jr., King Griffey Sr. story. I don't see a situation in which either of my kids are like turning their hat backwards and then just hitting homers on like big league fields anytime soon. But we're working our way into that. We've got Little League going on now.
That's
so
good.
That's where you start.
Yeah. You haven't had any situations where you're like, hey, toss me that Lunchable, and they throw it to you with such accuracy. You're like, whoa.
I do think about it sometimes when I'm like, throw me something and hit me in the hand, and they do, and you're like, Who are you?
He's got it.
He's got it.
He's got
My
it.
boy's gonna himself on the mound in a playoff game.
Beep it.
You too can. Hannah's the worst culprit of cussing on this podcast, and when someone else says it, she's just like, "Dude, we
Beep it, gosh.
It's my own way of reminding that they're human too.
Your kids play Little League. Are their coaches so intimidated by you?
No, I try to be like. I am not an intimidating looking person. I think people think that I'm a data analyst when they think that I'm in the baseball world more than they think I'm a pitcher. So
you got Moneyball vibes.
Yeah, in general, they're like, did you not wear your glasses today? Or is it just, what's the deal? And at the field, when they realize that I do play baseball, they sometimes like to come up and be like, hey, like, what do you think about Timmy over there? You got any like tips for him if he's going to pitch?
He sucks, right? Timmy sucks, right?
I'm like, he's 7. I think that he's got a lot of room to grow.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But also he's got to get that arm up,
I was amazed last year. Aaron and I came and saw you guys in Seattle, and then like 20 minutes after the game was over, you just met us at the bar in plain clothes. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess like especially like the opposing team doesn't know what all the relief pitchers look like.
Yeah. Is this the game where you and Aaron cried and hugged each other?
No. That was when we won the World Series.
I mean, that could have been.
I don't cry every game. It's
yeah,
not like
you every time you talk about baseball, you talk about the time you cried and hugged Andrew.
That was like one time we talked about that.
I should talk about the time we won the World Series. It sounds less weird if I say it like that.
No, these two watch baseball together and cry and hug each other.
That's true. The Seattle game, we went to that bar in the little, what's that part of Seattle? The 2 stadiums are there. It's just
like Pioneer Square.
Sure,
yeah. That whole
there's all
area
these bars. Everyone
Seattle,
goes there after the games. We were there. I had my McHugh jersey on, which outside of your family, it's one of maybe 2 out there.
There's not many.
Yeah,
they've all been specifically requested. I'll say that.
They're not available in the Nike store.
No,
they should be.
They should be. That's what I keep telling them, and they keep not responding to me.
The apparel team's like, you sure? So had it made, but then we're sitting at a table. Do you remember this? You might have been getting a drink, but a dude came up to me, a Braves fan in Seattle, and he goes, McHugh, that's a random ass jersey. And he was right there.
Well, you were there?
I was around.
Yeah. And I was like, he's pretty good. He's like, he's pretty good, but like, what? Weird.
Why?
He's like, why wear that when you can wear this Ken Griffey Jr. jersey that he had on?
Nice.
Because Ken Griffey Jr. played in Seattle.
Seattle,
that's
there you
right.
go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you know that?
But I said he's a Braves fan because he knew.
Thanks, dude.
That's fine.
Yeah, but the context of the story didn't really make sense, but it was close.
Yeah. It was a good callback.
Well, I thought you were talking about you were doing in Seattle at a Seattle game.
Yeah, but it was a Braves fan. He had a Braves jersey on.
I wasn't
too.
listening to all the information.
That's fine.
That's
you were
on
just
me.
like, how can I get Ken back in?
Seattle's not one of those
Ken
places
again.
where you have to be afraid to wear the opposing team's uniform,
So,
like
they're so nice.
Philadelphia, which we've discussed.
Yeah.
Right.
You're generally like trying not to draw attention to yourself in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Well, I did want to ask.
It's that bad?
Yeah, it can be.
Much has been made this postseason about the Philadelphia atmosphere and how it's a tier above any other opposing team atmosphere. Is there anything to that, or is everywhere in the playoffs kind of the same?
I mean, it's a top 3 tough environment to play in for sure. It's the South, or it's
Oakland,
the South in Atlanta,
Miami.
and it's very much not the South in Philly. Oakland, Miami, Philly. That's what when you think about it.
Yeah.
They just people are not. Me and Aaron were talking about this the other day. People are not afraid to be a little rude. In the South, I am petrified of being a little bit rude all the time. If I'm standing up at a baseball game clapping because something great has happened, I am worried about the 10 rows behind me.
I am too.
That they're, oh my, did they miss that? Was I standing in their way? I'll turn around. I'll say sorry to everybody in the section.
Yeah.
I do the half sit where like the seat is folded up and I'm just squatting on it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not full 6'3". I'll just be like the 5'11".
Let's go to the chiropractor this week. It's no big deal. It's fine.
Someone else was happy because I sacrificed.
Yeah.
You're a good person.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Have you ever hit somebody like pitching and then apologized?
I have. It's not my favorite look.
You never see it on TV.
No, you're supposed to be like, big, tough, strong guy. Like nothing phases you out there. If I hit somebody, and it's always on accident, and
Is it?
It is. It is. There have been a couple times where I'm like, if I hit him, I hit him.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it inside. If it happens,
I'll be less
happens.
upset than usual if this hits him.
As somebody who does not throw a million miles an hour, though, very much under a million miles an hour, hitting somebody for me is it's more embarrassing for me really than it is for them.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, I saw Aroldis Chapman throw 104 miles an hour and hit a dude in the ribs, and it looked like it broke him, like it went through his body. I'm pretty sure somebody could catch the ball if I threw it at them.
It's like slow pitch softball and you just throw it back to the pitcher.
Yeah, swat it away.
You missed.
Get out of here.
So yeah, I do feel bad though, especially if you hit somebody like kind of high in the shoulder, like because it's scary.
Yeah,
I cried one time, and when I was like 9 years old, because I was hitting, and I was on deck, and the guy in front of me got drilled by a pitch. Kid, you know those 10-year-olds who throw just really hard.
Yeah,
and you're like, this guy is the next Nolan Ryan. He drilled the kid right in front of me, and I was like, I'm out. Actually, I'm not gonna hit. Went back to the dugout. I was like, I'm done. I'm not hitting anymore.
I'm gonna be a pitcher now.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that happened in a game I was playing in when we were like 13. There was one of those kids on the mound that was just humming it in there, and I was like in the hole. That's the right thing, right? Third.
Yeah, third up.
I was in the hole.
That's a baseball term.
Yeah, baseball.
I saw
term.
your face.
And the kid on deck was watching the hitter up to bat, and like after he got out, he just turned around and goes, "I'm hurt." And he was just like, I just got something. Everybody knew. It was like, yeah, dude, it's because he's throwing 80 miles an hour and we're used to 60 or whatever. Like, he was just like, I'm hurt. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm up. So I'm
hurt.
I'd be like, well, now I can't say I'm hurt because
he stole it. What else?
Now I'm hurt.
Hey, our whole team's hurt, so we're just gonna head home. Congrats on hitting puberty when you did.
He must have had a traumatic childhood.
Yeah, but we learned on this podcast that if you hit puberty earlier, it means that your body was like, we got to protect ourselves because I don't have a safe.
Yeah, we got to wake up.
So when
balls
you got to wake up.
Yeah. So when did your balls drop?
Yeah. What age?
17.
Damn.
No,
that's
a
good.
little bit less than that, but late. Yeah.
I was 16.
Right.
I was.
Yeah.
I was driving with a squeaky voice.
This is our Halloween episode, so I do want to ask.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're in a game,
can we do haunted music for this part?
spooky.
Ooh, that was really spooky.
It's so set in a stage. It's the playoffs, and there are 3 batters that you have to face. Who are the scariest 3 batters for you to face? Like, it's like dream team. It doesn't have to be the same team.
Dream team.
You know what I mean? Just list off like who do you not want to face for you personally.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That doesn't mean the best hitters
Also,
ever. That means
no.
for you.
Not the dream team, the Monstars.
The Monstars. God, I love a Space Jam reference.
Sports.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's people aren't gonna like this, but Bryce Harper. Yeah, Bryce Harper in the playoffs he's an animal.
Yeah. Scary.
He's
That makes
scary.
sense.
He's scary. He's also got a scary look to him.
Yeah, he did that big stare down after his big hit.
Yep. He's not afraid of a stare down.
I saw that on ESPN. He did a little stare down to one of our guys.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I was like, the T.
Twice.
Yeah.
He had 2 home runs.
He had 2 homers. Yeah.
I wanted the T.
Yeah.
Never got it.
Very good. I think the second guy that you don't want to face, and unfortunately for him, not many people have faced him in the playoffs, is Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get to make it to the playoffs because he plays for the Angels.
Yeah.
Sorry.
just a rule.
Sorry, Anaheim.
Yeah.
But he's still to this day probably the best and scariest hitter in baseball, just because he can do damage all the time.
How many homers has he hit off you?
3, I think.
Okay.
I faced him a bunch.
Yeah.
I got a couple strikeouts. I feel great about it.
There was a time last year you struck out him and Ohtani back to back.
I did. Yeah. I had a nice stretch, a nice run where I was like, give me your best. Give me your best guy.
Yeah. Give me Bryce. Give me Mike Trout. Give me.
That was very good.
Yeah, this is like our 5th episode. We're getting pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I'm activating the core. Come on.
It's gonna be a backup catcher, and it's gonna be a guy named Austin Wims. I can't get him out. I don't know how to get him out.
Who does he play for? I don't think I know.
He played for 3 different teams this year.
Okay.
And
Austin.
it's
All
one
he
of those.
does to prep for games is watch videos of Collin pitching. He's like,
It's like he was born to hit off me. It's like everybody else that he faces. He's like, I'm just practicing so that when McHugh gets up there and throws me that 89 mile an hour cutter, I'm gonna just punch this ball over the first baseman's head, and
all right.
I can't get him out.
What's his record against you, Dina?
100, a million.
Okay, he's batting 1,000 on you.
I think so.
Wow.
Sweet. Austin Wims.
Austin
You ever
Wims.
talk to him?
If you listen to this,
There's
Austin Wims,
multiple backup
congrats.
catchers in big league in my big league career that are not. I can't get out. Ryan
Hannigan.
Hannigan.
Jordan Alvarez than this guy.
Yeah, probably.
That's awesome.
That's wild. It's a mental thing.
It'll lock me in a little bit more against Jordan, and I've had a little success.
And Austin's in your head big time.
Yeah.
He knows it too.
Yeah.
If you were just in the grocery store and you turned down the aisle and all of a sudden he was standing there, would you like flinch?
I'm going the opposite direction.
Yeah. Get that guy away.
Yeah,
I'm going out of the store.
I'm not going to eat today.
Yeah.
Austin Williams, if you're listening to this, I hope you take this clip and you make it your ringtone.
Yeah.
I hope you hear this because I'm like,
I
that's
would
an
play
alpha
for a
move.
million
That's
more
what
years.
I do. I heard someone was like, because I know no one's scared of me, but if I knew someone was, I'd be like, I need, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna listen to that.
All right, that was
scary.
That was very scary. I was spooked. We us three, Andrew didn't want to do this.
What?
We went to a haunted house last week.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, we did.
We had.
did.
I was invited. I said no.
That's true.
I had other stuff.
We had 12 people, I believe. By far, the scariest two. These two right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and never. I was very scared. I was really scared. I get really jumpy. But never in any of my time being scared did I shove someone in front of me when the fear took over. Collin pushed me out of the elevator to take on Netherworld first.
Pushing is that's an aggressive way of saying it.
You grabbed my shoulder and threw me.
I said, would you like to go first? And I maybe gave you a nudge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nudge?
Did you need the nudge, do you think?
No, I would have gone. I think I would have gone.
In my own time, I would have decided to move forward.
Yeah, it was really funny. Everyone was very good to me and sweet when I was getting scared. But then Collin and I were next to each other at one point, and Collin was like, "No, get away from me."
Yeah, you're fine for your life.
We were both scared, and then you would jump, and then I would jump.
Yeah.
And someone would jump at me, and I think did you fall? You fell all the way backwards one time. You had an actual injury.
I did. I fell back, and I was saying that I fell, and I got a cut and a bruise on the back of my little calf, and it does look like a mouth bite. And I was saying earlier, I think it was just some non-union actor taking a little
Yeah, jealous of your SAG status.
Yeah. I saw you did a SAG commercial. I saw that Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. Take this.
I wish I had something to strike about.
Yeah.
There's a separate thing for just the haunted house workers of America.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
We went on strike, but no one noticed because it wasn't October. We got to strike a very specific time of year for anybody to take notice.
Yeah. We were spooked out. You and I think we both.
There's so many places to look in a haunted. It was like all the way
That's
up
how
the
they
ceiling
get you.
and down to the.
They get you looking at something that should be scary, but then they're going to pop out on the right.
Yeah.
You know?
Aaron was giving me a hard time because I walk through the haunted house with my arms out. Like I want to touch everything in case like something comes out.
And there's one rule. Don't touch the monsters.
But also like I'm not touching them. I'm just making sure because it's also they shoot out air at you.
So correct. You have to protect yourself. So everyone kind of has their arms up, because you want to it makes you feel safe.
Yeah.
But there would be curtains, which people are going to pop through, and she stiff arms the curtains. And so I was like, if someone comes out of this curtain, you're just going to have your hand in their face.
I'm also so stressed, and having Aaron scold me in the middle of the thing was hard. I was like, Aaron, just shut up. Just let me do my thing. Let me just get through this. It's also so long. I thought it was going to be half as long as it was.
It's a solid 30 minutes.
Netherworld?
Yeah.
It's so long, dude.
How long did it take to get through?
25 minutes probably.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
awesome.
That's a hike.
Yeah.
You're
truly.
winding your way through the 7 layers of hell.
Yeah.
Is everybody stacked up on each other, or did they give a buffer in between groups?
There was a decent amount of time. We our group of 12 kind of split into 2 groups of 6-ish.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We got, because when we went last year,
Yeah.
I guess we didn't have that experience. Also went to Netherworld right after.
It wasn't as intense of one as Netherworld.
Yeah, and there was it got backed up and there were 40 people, so all the scares are ruined because you saw
would
it happen.
see it happen to the people, but it would still be scary.
So scary.
It's amazing how you can know I'm 100% sure this is fake. I'm 100% sure no one's going to hurt me. And my brain is still telling me you're about to die.
I was telling, someone was asking me, I go, that's why it's scary for me is because I can't separate reality from the fake makeup. Because every time the guy with the chainsaw, I would go, I know that's fake. And then another part of my brain went, what if it's not?
Wait, these aren't.
What if this is the day
he
gets a little unhinged? One of these people, they haven't booked a gig in a while, and they come out there swinging, and they're like, what if we just...
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I want to meet Beck. Beck Bennett.
I want to meet
Hey.
Beck Bennett.
Or they just get real serious. They recognize you. They turn off the chains. Like, how is Beck Bennett?
That'd be even scarier. They picked me out, and I don't know if you
They knew from before 30 feet away, they like saw our group and they're like, that's the one.
Of course. You can't show them you're scared. They would pop out and Hannah would just put her face in the wall and be like, no. And so they would just like, drag the fake knife next to her and just follow her. A couple of them followed you for
a very long time.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
And we just created space for them to stalk her.
Yeah, no one would help me. They
we
left me alone.
sacrificed our weakest person to you guys.
Yeah, and you kept just freaking out. I was like, stop freaking out.
Dude,
That's
I'm
just
trying.
a guy.
I'm trying to listen to you not freak out. And then I'm going, yeah, don't freak out. And then my brain goes, don't look at them. If you don't look at them, they can't hurt you. And then they go, great, she's not looking at me. She's scared.
You're also making noise when you're not looking at them. You're like, no, please, sorry. No.
Yeah.
I was also apologizing to everyone in the group because I kept falling into them. People pleaser.
They
People pleaser.
both move a lot. Colin's noise says, oh, and he would just like jolt to a side.
Yep.
Hannah would jolt back. So I think TR, our friend, you would just slam into relentlessly.
Yeah, he was so nice to me. I would bump into him and go, I'm sorry. And then he'd just laugh.
Aaron, where did you keep your hands because I know that you're trying to protect yourself too. You got to keep them at like 90-90 right here?
Yeah. I keep them at 10 and 2 a little bit. And I just bow up.
Yeah.
And just kind of cover, I don't know. Remember when we did it last year, I kept saying no. I kept saying no thank you, which is my vibe.
Yeah, you were saying no thank you.
No thanks. Yeah.
No, thank you.
I'm good. Thanks, pass. Oh, nope. I actually am here doing maintenance. You guys can just scare the people behind me. I'm a worker. I own the haunted house, so just...
I will say
I'm
I
Mr.
was
Netherworld.
You said you're Mr. World.
I'm Mr. Netherworld.
I'm Mr. Netherworld. They didn't tell
Yeah,
you?
don't scare me.
Oh, that's a good Halloween costume. Netherworldwide. Mr. Netherworldwide.
Mr.
Netherworldwide.
Like Demon Pipple.
Yeah, that rules.
It's pretty good.
And a really
watched-
nice suit.
There's a documentary on Hulu about that haunted house that they like pull out your teeth for real.
What?
Yeah, it's like a thing that people that
Tennessee.
are just broken inside go to.
You sign a thing that he can do anything to you but kill you, right?
And you can't leave. There's not a safe word. Like you can only leave when this guy decides you can leave.
Isn't that's the Saw movies?
It lasts like 8 hours or something.
Yeah.
And they like put you in a coffin and waterboard you, and they find out what your biggest, like only a certain amount of people can do it. So they like research you ahead of time, and then you have to sign a waiver, like this like the whole half a day of signing waivers.
That's
The
scarier
documentary,
than the thing.
don't watch. The documentary was not very good actually. It was mostly just like them talking about it.
Yeah.
But horrifying that existed.
Yeah, just that concept. What would be the
Yeah.
scariest thing for you personally if you found out your biggest fear?
If they researched me, what would they do?
Yeah.
It would just be like somehow they put me in a theater and made me forget all my jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be scary.
That's the
On
dream
stage.
I have all the time. The chainsaw gets me every time in a haunted house.
Yeah.
No matter what.
It's so loud.
Yeah.
It's it's not real. It's so loud, and it's coming at some point because it's like a staple.
I feel like if I was in there, it would be a very sweet. You can dress her as a ghost, like a ghost server.
Yeah.
Giving me food that has vomit in it, and I have to send it back.
Yeah.
For 8 hours.
Yeah, you have to.
I
have to be assertive.
I don't know if I can handle
I don't know
that.
if I can do that.
I would have a mental break.
Yeah. I think mine would be just all the children I killed from slinging cigarettes at Marlboro.
Yeah, the
You know
ghosts.
She used to go to college campuses and give them cancer.
They're like, look what you did. And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, get over it.
Did you watch House of Usher? No. On Netflix? Did you watch
No,
it?
not
Follow
yet.
House of Usher? No.
Can I
Not
tell
yet.
you? Can I spoil it?
No, don't spoil it.
Okay, cool.
It just
Never
came
mind.
out. It's our Halloween episode. We're not spoiling new shows.
There's a scene that's like that where somebody has to face the people they've
Wronged.
Hurt and wronged.
They've killed through.
That's
man.
great.
I don't want to
Opioids.
see
That's called
it.
accountability.
Yeah.
It's called
What's that?
accountability.
Who's
House
that?
of Usher is really
Who's
good.
she?
You guys should watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody asked,
Cut
but
that, no free ads.
my worst thing would be just a bunch of paper cuts.
Oh yeah. There's a
can't
scene
do it.
in an old Jackass movie,
Don't talk.
and
it's gonna- this one's gonna-
Manila folders in the webbings of his hands, and I that haunts me still.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything with
can't do it.
We're very
alligators.
similar beasts. You and
Can't do it.
I don't like
Alligators.
alligators
I don't like
getting me in
that.
a death roll. Think about that most nights.
Alligator getting in the death roll.
Death roll.
You guys know about the death rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's called a death roll.
Look at Seth's hat. He knows all about it.
Oh,
Gator.
dude, Seth knows all about gators. That would be a pretty funny name for like the bread at a restaurant.
The death roll.
The death rolls.
That's really good.
Yeah, I like
Make it a little
gator
scaly.
death rolls.
Yeah.
They have little bits of alligator in them.
Do you know that gators are faster on land than they are on water? I
Yeah, I
learned that
told
recently.
you that in
Oh.
Myrtle Beach.
Well, it's a good fact.
Wait, I don't think that's wait. Is that yeah? But you have to run a straight line.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I was explaining how if one of these gators, because there are big gators in Myrtle Beach, we could see.
There are also funny story. We did a bit, it hasn't come out yet, but one of our actors had to go in the water in a pond, and someone was like, "Oh yeah, no gators around here." There were gators in the area, but like this pond is okay. Meanwhile, a new maintenance worker is like, "Y'all better be careful. This is where that gator chased that old man."
Yeah, that did happen. And I was like,
And no one told Jonathan.
and I said, "Aaron, should we tell Jonathan that?" And he's like, "He's already gonna do it."
He's already, his
I was
shoes
just
are
like,
off.
"Oh my god."
Yeah, that's our director, Aaron.
Then I
Shoes are
felt in
off.
my mind like I know this right now. He doesn't know it. If something happens to him, we'll feel guilty the rest of our lives.
Yep.
Because we didn't give him all the information.
It'd be
But nothing-
instant viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would rule instant viral.
Yeah, I mean, we had the cameras rolling. If you're gonna get eaten by an alligator, do it on film.
For sure. Make sure the cameras are death rolling.
Would you have jumped?
You're on a roll today.
You
A
weren't
death
even
roll.
gonna give me the chance to reject that. You just fist bumped my knee.
I did a knee bump.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ignored me.
But he lived.
He's so
He did
far. I
live.
haven't heard from him in a minute, but I think
Yeah,
he's good.
probably the bacteria from that pond that people shouldn't be swimming.
It's gonna
in
be
is
a slow
more
death.
dangerous than any of
It
these.
might take the death
He's going to
roll,
be slow,
honestly.
yeah.
Yeah.
He submerged his entire body.
I want to talk about Halloween costumes.
Oh yeah, you gave us homework.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
do you want to say the C word?
Which
No, sorry.
Which one?
so no.
I found like every
Costume?
year I find out that I say something weird, like hibachi.
Yeah, he kept saying hibachi and it really threw me.
And I was like, hibachi, stop being weird. And I was like, it's hibachi.
Like high five eyes.
He like high
Exactly.
dash bachi. Hibachi.
Yeah. The big awful revelation. It kind of ruined my year last year. It was Collin says Halloween.
I say costumes.
Do you even?
Costumes?
That's better than normal.
I'm very aware of it now.
Yeah.
But I think the word is costumes.
Right, with a T.
Yep, like a tomb
Yes.
with a B on it. But I say costumes.
Shomes.
Costumes.
There's no
Costumes.
semblance of a T.
Costumes.
Costumes. Shoom.
Yeah.
Didn't bother me.
Costumes.
That's wrong as hell.
That's very wrong. But I didn't know that I did that until it was pointed out to me.
Yeah, I don't like that I do that.
And I was gonna
Just stop the whole conversation.
I
Like,
appreciate
"Whoa,
it.
what is that? Say it again. What was
I
that?"
appreciate it because I would have gone through
Hey,
the rest
idiot.
of my life.
You can't
Looking
send
like a
vomit
dummy.
food back at the restaurant, but you can tell your friend like, "Hey man, you've been making an idiot of yourself."
Yeah.
Me and Aaron have known each other for a long time, and I'm gonna need the accountability to
Yeah.
say
I'm not
my
gonna be
words
like,
right.
Oh, you play baseball with the Braves? I'll let you say costumes forever.
Costumes.
I'm a real one.
What are you dressing up for your costume this year?
Costume.
That's what we're going to talk about right
like
now.
it.
This is a bit that we've been practicing. We're going to get all of our thoughts. We're going to surprise you with
Real
these.
quick
Okay,
before
very,
that,
very
I
good.
like it when Little League Baseball, where the mom, like a mom, doesn't really know like all terminology, so they call the uniforms costumes.
The costumes.
It's like,
appreciate
oh, the
that.
kids look so cute in their costumes. It's like, this is our uniform, mom. It's not a costume. I'm a real baseball player.
We're the Iron Pigs. Stop
Yeah.
messing with me.
It's not an
Iron
Iron Pig costume. It's an
Pigs.
Iron Pig uniform.
I love an iron pig. That's just every man I've ever dated. Hey, come on now.
Nice.
Let's go.
That's all.
Nailed
Pretty
it.
good.
Hey, fist bump.
Oh, hey.
That's
Nice.
everything.
Nice.
Did that look good on camera?
At least Colin dapped me up.
That's right. I hoisted myself over there.
All right, so what's about to happen? Our friend Nikki Dunnigan, very funny, as part of the Golf Unfiltered podcast, she had this idea to come up with some golf-themed Halloween costumes.
Saying
So-
it.
Costumes.
Here are a few of our favorite golf-themed Halloween costumes.
Is this something she already did, or she suggested for us
She
to do?
suggesed.
Okay,
Yeah, and
good.
she has some great ideas that
Not
I'll
about-
read off those too.
Not about
Okay,
costumes.
great.
So we're just going to throw out some ideas and just talk about them and see
love
what our
that.
favorites are.
Okay.
Does that work?
Great. Yeah. That
I'm so
rules.
dumb.
You go first?
You want me to go first?
You don't have to.
You want me to
Some
do-
of Nikki's classic ones.
You want me to do rotate or me read all mine at once?
We can rotate. Just throw them out.
All right.
Dr. Phil Mickelson.
Great.
Real good. So you dress like Phil. You just shave it down the middle. Maybe a big stash.
Very good.
Big stash.
That's
Yep.
great.
That's nice.
That's a great one.
He's,
Try that at
he's
home.
just kind of disappointed in you.
Just super disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have I have a Phil Mickelson one too. Phil Mickle, son of Sam. And it's
Phil Mickelson, but you get instruction from a dog to kill people.
yeah, there's a demon dog that follows, a black dog that follows you around, and you have a revolver.
Jeez.
And but you're swagged out in Callaway and KPMG stuff.
Oh, heck
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. You get a green jacket or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good one. First one of mine is I have Jason Make My Day. And it's just Jason Day and little cowboy hat, Clint Eastwood. Also a gun. 2 guns pointing.
Yeah,
at him.
big old revolver, Dirty Harry.
Yeah, Dirty Harry. But he's going, yeah, make my day.
Make my day.
Less threatening. Because the accent.
I hear he's delightful, by the way.
He's the nicest man alive.
best.
I have Jason Day O'Connor. Just a Nike branded Supreme Court Justice robe.
Incredible.
That's great.
That rules.
My Jason Day one was Jason Daisy Ridley. So you have the hair from Rey from Star Wars.
Nice. That's
You know?
good. That one's really good.
I think it'd be kind of cute.
That one would just be cute.
Cute.
I have Jordan, what lies Bisbeath. So it's like, what lies beneath?
It's such a stretch.
It's
The Harrison Ford thriller from
yeah. Whereas, and I just see
98?
him coming out of the tub. It's just Jordan speeding out of the tub, and Justin Thomas is staring at him from across the way.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Just bring a bathtub with you to your Halloween party.
Yeah. Can you make a bathtub?
This is from Nikki, Old Greg Norman. That was really good. Remember Old Greg?
Old Greg. Oh, yeah.
What you doing in my waters? Remember that?
I do remember.
I can
that.
only think of old Greg now through the lens of the Great British Baking Show.
Isn't that crazy?
He's the guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of the announcers, and he's so
He's
delightful.
fantastic.
Yeah.
He's so delightful.
great.
On
He
it.
really is.
Yeah.
Great.
John Romcom.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good.
John Ramba, he's in love with his best friend and is worried that if he shares his feelings, the friendship might never be the same. And he could carry a boombox on his shoulder or something.
It's really good.
That one's really good.
John Romcom, I like that.
I had a John Rom, and it's John Romulus Roy. If you watch Succession,
Nice. Yeah.
So
He's
it's just
real.
him in like a really tight suit, and he's got his hair kind of like gelled to the side, and he's always freaking out.
Yeah, it's like really mean.
Yeah, and he's always getting yelled at by his
Really
dad.
mean to his sister.
Really mean to his sister.
Yeah.
Has a mommy kink.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot. Cart girl with the dragon tattoo. There's a bunch of bros and a cart girl drives up. She has no eyebrows, just slick black hair, just looking like death. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
John Daly Devotional. It's you just carry around a Bible, but when you open it, the pages are cut into a rectangle, so you can put a pack of cigarettes in there.
That's really good.
That is so good. That is so. Guardians of the Gulf Galaxy.
That's real good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Didn't get the response that Andrews was. It was tough to follow.
I don't know if that's the best. That's so good.
And it's just
Guardians of the
Chris
Galaxy.
Pratt standing outside and being like, "Come in if you want."
Come in if you want.
That's it.
Yeah. Garth Brooks Koepka.
Nice.
That's a good
That's
one.
from Nikki as well. Yeah. So you have it Nike'd out. You just have the little countryman mic, you know?
Yeah, that
Real good.
rules.
Yep.
That one rules.
This one's not very good, but Spotty Scheffler, and it's Scotty Scheffler, but he just has chicken pox.
Spotty Scheffler. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that one's really good. I got one. It's just fair wages for women. It's political.
Nice.
Instead of fair play? What fair?
It's like fair wages. Fair wages for women.
Fair wages.
And it's something that we should
But for real, we should talk about that.
actually. But for real, we should talk about that.
Maybe the grass ceiling.
Nice.
This guy's an ally.
Sorry.
This guy has a girlfriend, so he
what?
gets it.
That's really nice of you. I would have just done it. I would have
Yeah.
just shook my hand.
I-
Gary Playa.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You dress as a golfer, and instead of saying trick or treat, you throw out an old sounding pickup line at the house. You're just like, hey, Toots, you better call Life Alert because I've fallen and I can't get up.
Good.
Gary Playa. I like that.
Gary Playa is good too.
How do we feel about Kyle Berkshire? It's just have your kid dress like Kyle Berkshire, but just have real hairy feet.
Yeah, on a hunch.
Yeah, little
Shaggy.
hobbit.
I like that.
That was good.
I have Max Home Alone.
Home Alone.
And it's just
Just Max walking around holding his face.
I love that it wasn't Max Home Alone.
Yeah,
It was
I don't know
Max
where the
Home
A
Alone
came. I think I got nervous and I just threw an extra
Home
A in
Alone
there because it's fun.
Home Alone sounds cooler.
Home
I
Alone.
liked it.
Thanks. Pretty good. Ian Poltergeist.
Whoa. Just zombie Ian Poulter. It's
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Just in his pink pants.
Yeah,
and his cool
crazy.
spike
Yeah, a
hair.
little bit
Yeah, I love
crazy. Thanks,
Ian
guys.
Poltergeist. Ooh, special.
That's very good.
Justin Thomas, the Tank Engine.
Real good.
Yeah.
How do you dress up?
Choo choo. Just a regular Thomas the Tank Engine outfit. And you just maybe hold golf club or something.
Yeah, you just have to lay down. Mm-hmm. I mean, you have to. It's just his face, right? And then
you want to go horizontal.
it's just a golfer's head
Like
peeking out of a tank
fours.
first. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Tommy Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's like the flowy Stevie Nicks dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Just the,
Yeah. You get it.
What do you think about Right Said Fred Couples? Anybody know Right Said Fred?
Is that an 80s
That's a
band?
band.
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
There it is.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah. So it's Fred Couples,
that.
but in like a leather mesh top type situation.
Yeah, I love that visual.
We can cut that one.
Yeah.
No, that was good.
All right.
That makes me think of I had another one about. I said Ricky follow her to her car and ask if she has daughters.
Nice.
That's
really
for
good.
the OG listeners.
That's
Hey.
gas callback right there.
Yeah, for
Call
our
back,
listeners
baby.
from way back last month.
Wait, are you looking for obscure music reference that you could do, like
Sure.
Jack Nicholas, Lonely Boys?
Nice.
On the spot. Didn't even get a chance to prepare.
And you can just be Jack Nicholas with
far is
Halo
heaven?
because of heaven.
Yeah, that rules.
Jack Nicholas, Lonely Boys.
And they
That's
say
pretty good.
athletes aren't funny.
Dang.
Everybody says that.
Everybody said
People do
that.
say that
Specifically
about
Colin,
me
they
all
said
the time.
that. They say that.
Yeah.
There's a whole Reddit thread. Matt Gucher. I don't want to describe that one.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't need to.
Yeah.
We already see it. We
I
can
get,
see it in our mind's eyes.
This is from Nikki. Bert and Ernie Els.
That's good.
Oh my gosh, Ernie Els. That's a throwback.
Ernie Els. He's a big old boy. So you got to put him in one of those big old trash cans. Just have him walk around.
Big old trash.
Big
can.
old boy.
You gotta
He
be
doesn't
careful.
play
We might want
anymore.
to have these people as guests one day. You can't just be calling people big old boys.
He's like 6'6".
He's a big, gentle giant.
Yeah,
They used
yeah.
to call him Big Easy, right?
Yeah.
Did they really?
And my old AIM screen name, PGA Els 88.
Wow.
call it AIM.
AIM.
AIM?
AIM.
Yeah, people call it name.
People called it AIM. I wasn't allowed to have one.
You didn't miss out. Yeah.
I had what was the Apple Chat one?
That's called email.
I had iChat. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I got on AIM. I got my first boyfriend dumped me on AIM in an away message.
So
In
it
a
was
way
like public
to
for everybody
everyone?
to see.
Yeah, it said Addie Dinah Chick 50. I think we should be friends.
It was just like, hey, I'm not on my computer right now, but by the way, I'm breaking up with my girlfriend.
Yeah, damn.
You think that was an accident that
No.
he meant to send it to?
No.
I'm
he
away from
wanted-
my computer
It was
forever.
a power move and it worked because in the next day of school, everyone was like, Ryan Schnorbach is a dog.
Yeah. You just
I
should
also-
have named
Dog.
I did.
Ryan Schnorbach.
Ryan
He
Schnorbach,
deserves it if he did that.
dog.
Yeah.
Got that dog in him.
Yeah, I remember I wasn't allowed to get AIM or MySpace until way later because everybody said there was just a bunch of pedophiles on there.
Who's everyone?
Everybody said that?
Who's everyone?
Everybody in my life.
Okay.
All right.
It was in the news that there was like one bad thing that happened. Everybody was like, you know that MySpace just for pedophiles to find kids. It's like, I think it's mostly we just rank our friends on there, Mom. I think it's fine. I'm sure who our favorite song is.
Do y'all have any more that you want to share?
I have everything putter face. And that's just you just dress like a hot girl, but your face is ugly.
Okay. Yeah, that's problematic.
You know, like people would say you're a butterface, everything butterface. So
I
it's
know,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
butterface.
Yeah.
So then you maybe it's like,
I never say that, so I don't know.
I've never heard of
Ally.
that. And if I had, I would have reprimanded whoever said it.
Yeah, same.
would you do the same?
Yes.
This is 3 good men.
Yeah.
That was a test and you all passed.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good job, boys.
I would say butter personality. Because I was like,
I don't care if you have a personality. I just want you to look good.
no, opposite.
Oh,
I think. I'm a good
you're
guy.
saying
I was trying to
everything
say that I'm
butter
a good
personality?
guy.
You're like,
I was trying to say I don't care about the appearance at all. Just about the depth.
All right.
Anyway.
Cut that.
he said, cut that.
Doormat Coocher. That's a safe one. You just dress like Matt
doormat.
Coocher and you have to lay in front of the party. It hurt. It hurt a lot.
It wouldn't feel great.
I don't know.
It hurt.
St. Patrick can't lay. You just dress like Patrick can't lay, but you just paint yourself green like Shrek.
That's great.
I like it.
Yep.
That's good. The Duke of Water Hazards.
And nobody do a tiger.
Just a car. Just a car.
Dukes of Water
that's wet.
Hazards. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have a little
Wet car.
Just a wet
Just dress like a
Yeah.
wet car.
Sand trap
That's
music.
your whole costume.
Sand trap music. Not bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nobody did any Tiger Woods ones. Are we too scared? Because
Oh,
he's too
no.
nice.
I have one.
Okay.
Tiger King. You just dress in the Sunday red, but you just have a blonde mullet, and then maybe do some felonies involving animals.
Tiger Woods King.
Tiger Woods King. That's good.
That is good.
And that's safe because it's not making fun of him at all.
No.
The Tiger King did questionable things with animals.
Absolutely.
Detroit Tiger Woods. And they'll be...
It's a baseball team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a red Tigers uniform.
That's good.
I didn't know this, but Kevin Knob.
Just describe the costume, please.
It's just, you just dress up like Kevin Na and you walk around going, nah.
I love that.
that's pretty
So
good.
the way we're going to have to bleep that, they won't even know what you were possibly saying.
Oh, shoot. Shoot.
No, you said it. You got it.
You got it first.
You just corrected yourself because you're like, there's no way I just said the right thing.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then last one for me. This is from Nikki as well. Hey, Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
So if it's
Fun.
Arnold Palmer, you just got to stretch your face out a lot. It looks like a football.
Yeah. Do you just have surgery for your costume for them to stretch your face?
Depends if you commit to the bit, but yeah.
Yeah. I guess submit your own if you're listening to this. Comment on something of ours with your ideas.
Yeah.
And it's for engagement. We're trying to get more engagement. Sorry, we're probably not supposed to tell people about our goals.
Trying to get engagement. Yeah, just trying to get a date.
Damn.
recent breakup.
Very sad.
I'm honestly so good. Like, I can't remember last time I was this strong.
Yeah.
All right, we probably need to get out of here soon. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Halloween episode.
Colin, did you enjoy this?
I've enjoyed every second of this.
Okay,
This has
great.
been,
Thank
been
God.
fantastic.
Sorry, we just made you listen to us do a bit without you.
That's okay.
Yours
That's
is
okay.
good though.
It was very good.
Yeah.
And
Anything extra spooky in your life right now that you want to bring up for Halloween?
Ooh, extra spooky. I think there's a cemetery by my house. I'm gonna go try and catch some ghosts in there
How you do that?
How you
with
doing?
a mason jar.
Like fireflies?
If you hear something spooky, like, I'll run over to it and just like
Yeah.
can it up.
All right.
What
And
would you
then-
put in the jar to attract him, I wonder? Like an old locket or...
Yeah.
Severed
An old
severed
locket.
finger or
That'd
something.
be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghosts love trinkets and
Did
lockets.
you say severed finger?
Yeah, I mean, if you can find one.
Yeah.
Or like virgin's blood. If you're gonna donate any.
Nice. Nice, dude.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Is that Collin McHugh in the cemetery? What is he doing with that jar?
I can tell it's a virgin's blood.
What is he doing with that jar of virgin's blood? Yeah, off season's never been easy for him.
I know where you can get a finger. My mom got her finger cut off like over a decade ago and she kept it if you want it.
Really?
Yeah.
Say more about that.
At our cabin, we used to have this lift for like the pontoon to bring and it was like a crank,
I hate
and the
this.
crank was stuck, and my mom was trying to like lift it to give it some momentum, and as she did, it just started up again and went vroom, and cut off the tip of her little finger. And my
Tip, you're talking like that first knuckle.
How much?
yeah, that first knuckle, like right here. No, for the camera.
It cut
right
it
here.
off just clean in the moment.
Clean, and then they brought in like we can't attach, whatever. So my mom kept it. She has it at our house. It's
I
in
met her. I didn't
formaldehyde.
even notice.
Yeah, I know. You don't really think about it.
Does she? Can she send it in the mail? What's her Venmo?
Yeah, I'll find out.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out
Can
for
we
you.
rent that for Colin's ghost hunting?
Is your mom a virgin?
Yeah, here's your biological mom version.
I could ask.
right.
Might explain a few, I might, if I ask my mom and she says, yes, she's a virgin, I'm going to go, there's so much explaining to do.
For sure. Yeah.
Who's my mommy?
Let's call her.
My real mom.
All right. Well, I, for one, am scared of the reception of this episode. So
Yeah, I'm scared about what people are going to think about us,
Yeah.
yeah,
which is a normal thought that I have.
that's normal.
Yeah. That was before this.
It was so fun to have you, Colin.
Hey, this is always a pleasure for me. I thank you for inviting me to the St. Andre booth and for letting me be part of your spooky Halloween episode.
Yeah. Thanks a ton. Thanks for sharing the very intimate story of you doing a little shart on the mound during the World Series.
Yeah.
I like what I can bring to the table here, which is
Your poop.
Shark.
that.
Which is a little squeaker turned
Squeaker.
steamer. I don't know.
In your
Ew.
lifetime, how many more of Aaron's podcasts that he hosts do you think you'll be a guest on?
I have to chart some more in order to get some more some more content.
Yeah. You'll be on the next.
You're a deep fried kale,
Podcast.
no worries if not. Now St. Andre, it's gonna.
Yeah. This will end in a year and we'll figure out the next one after that.
Yeah,
Great.
we'll come up with a new
Can't
idea
wait.
that's basically the same idea.
Yeah.
Something to
that
look
all?
forward to.
That'll do it for Halloween and for Collin's 2023 baseball campaign because you lost to the Phillies.
Yeah. Go D-backs.
Go
Braves, go D-backs.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I think it's really cool. You did a really good job and worked really hard for you.
I appreciate Look at this validation, guys.
Really good career.
To be a pro baseball player, real talk, that's so hard. Good for you.
Thank you.
Look at this chumperoni over here.
It's been great.
He's not pro anything.
Now I got to go try and beat Aaron. My next goal is to just try and beat Aaron at golf. So I got to get much better.
Nice.
Yeah. You can do it.
All right. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing.
Anytime.
All right.